This week we're at the Milwaukee Mile, and we made it to the grid. Well, we made it off the grid, so that's even better. Qualified P5, 38 for the Euroval that Nick is hosting. Last week we dropped out before we even got to see the green flag from P3. So hopefully we can hold together for this week. Custom setup, actually very similar to linear. A few tweaks, I can't remember what I touched. Had to get some more crossweight in it. Took the diff preload out all the way. And I think adjusted the right front camber. And that was about it. Car is still a little tight, but there's only so much you can do. Loosen it up. Still there. And yeah, the car does get free on exit. But it's going to be trying to not kill the right front this entire 30-minute race time event. Hopefully I put enough fuel in it. I didn't know how much fuel I actually needed, and then we came to the grid and it was very close, so I went and added another half gallon, and I'm hoping that's enough. Yeah, it'll be close, it looks like.
You're in third place.
I went way too much fuel last week. Not that it mattered, because we were laps down. But I think because we're just trying to save the front tires, we may not burn as much as I think we may. I don't think we'll get cautions. Usually we don't get cautions here in the league. I could clutch, I think. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, but we can go 53 laps right now. 52, and that's the expected race length, so a little nervy. There's not much we can do though, other than just keep an eye on it, which is not my favorite thing to do. Engine braking here helps so much with the rotation.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 32.51.
Tried to free it up in practice as well. I had the setup that I made last night only in 15 minutes. I'm not spending hours on this. I thought it was free enough, but after like 8 laps in practice, it got pretty tight. So I went and raise the right rear spring. See if that would help. It felt better in the qualifying, but yeah, long run pace undetermined. Usually we're pretty good at the flat tracks. But given we have an open setup, I may have screwed something up that I'm used to. Everybody also can adjust their setup as they need. So they may be running freer setups than what I've been able to come up with. I didn't want it too free because it's hard to get the power down out of the corner. And also with all the cars on the track, the main groove tends to get slick. So maybe that's what we're feeling more than tire wear at this point. It is early. Track temp's only 92 right now. And I don't know where that's measured from. I don't think it's the traveled portion of the road. I think it's just a point on the track, but I have no idea. I'm just hoping the front two fall off and Gavin doesn't have enough pace to get by me, but he's been looking quicker. Just very difficult to pass unless we open up the bottom like that.
The leader just did a 32.53.
Trying to get down on that curbing to get the right or the left side of the car up a little bit in elevation, trying to get it on the right rear as much as possible, but it is not easy. And the car's very not happy turning right now. Gavin looks like he's got to run. Straightaway's not quite long enough there. Chris is loose. Looks like we gained a little bit of time, kind of trying to get down to that pit access road. Also found the grass there. I don't know if that was quicker, but we'll have to try it again up here. Very difficult to get the car. Well, that time it wasn't. But it ends up making the corner wider. So sometimes it's harder to get off the corner doing that. Try to enter faster, see if we can get the car to kind of kick out. No. That's the line I want right there, I think. Maybe not. It was better than the previous lap. I just don't have pace to catch the two in front.
The leader just did a 32.631.
I almost think I should have left the diff preload. I had it at like 7. I went to 0. And it said with diff preload, reducing it would make it freer, I thought, under power. But I had kind of built the setup around a diff preload being higher. So I'm just thinking, like, that kind of just messed with the balance. The car doesn't really turn all that well. And the drivetrain's reacting a little bit differently. It's not really set up for how it was intended. I mean, I was running 32.4, I think was my best in the test session that I was running. Obviously, we're not going to be running that lap to lap, but it appears we've done a 32.4, and we do get a caution, so fuel is not a question anymore, I don't think, if it even was. Alright, a quick caution there, and we failed upward. We got the inside line, row 2, which should be good for turn 1 if we can get off this restart. Gavin is again behind us because he got shuffled back there right before the caution came out. There's no tires or anything, so it was quick caution.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low.
Somehow the top is able to power through. I'm not sure how that works.
Stay low.
Must be short shifting or something.
Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 33.4.
I was gonna say, after a certain amount of time, their tires must just give up.
Good job, man. You're up to second.
I don't know how he was getting so much of a run off the top side. But now if we get a caution, we're on the outside, which isn't great. Guess you can kind of hold on, but at what cost? Because you got to find a hole to get down into. I don't think I have anything for Shane. I don't think I can catch him. And I think Chris will get back to us because he was running Shane down earlier. But maybe tires will come into effect and maybe we've saved enough tire. I have no idea. This car's kind of an unknown right now. And everybody's got a different setup, so it's not like what's gonna happen to somebody is gonna happen to everybody, theoretically, unless everybody somehow has the same camber and same amount of effort on the front tire, same tire pressures. Very unlikely. But I think it's good that we cleared the cars behind because we've been able to pull a gap now.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds. The leader just did a 32.787.
I think the best thing we can do is just play it easy and hope it in the long run pays off or later on. We should be good on fuel, so that's no longer an issue. I probably already said that, but there's not much going on right now. Can't even really watch the battle in my rear view because I really can't look at it for very long. And when I do, it's down the straightaway. They seem to maybe get single filed out for a few cars. Shane, I think, is still pulling away. I needed more wedge, more cross weight in the car, I think. It's fine for second right now, but not to catch Shane, it's not. And we may be losing some time to Alex behind. He may be catching us. As the fuel burns off too, we'll lose a little bit of the rear weight, which helps rotate the car. Yeah, we're losing time. Alex is catching us like mad. Warren too. Warren's racing him
We're
for
in a podium
position. And I think they're still both catching us, racing side by side. I don't have anything. This car's not turning very well.
The leader just did a 32.704.
I gotta try to get lower. I think. We may have just fried the front because it's certainly not getting any better. And it certainly doesn't help giving it more wheel. That's just going to make it worse. I mean, we're not really losing that much to Shane. We just got caught like we were sitting still.
Got one inside. Say hi. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Somehow we've maintained that position.
Past the 50, past.
All right, we're on to unpreferred outside this time. And, yeah, not enough time to cool tires off, I don't think. So it's going to be a struggle. Maybe this will last 6 minutes. We got to find a hole, hopefully, and get down to the bottom.
All right, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Not a great start, but could have been worse.
Got one inside. Say hi. Here's on the low side. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
All right, we're gonna do this again. Luckily that quick caution chopped 2 minutes off the time and my tires could cool a little bit more. Yeah, they're not great, but we had a decent entry into one, and I see why Chris could be on the outside. There's a little bit more grip up there right now, but I don't think running solo you want to use that. But
Get ready.
for the restart, we may be able to hold second for a little bit. We only need to hold on for 3.5 minutes plus a lap, so we'll see.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Hit road, man. We'll take the car.
A little bit better start than the last one.
5.286. Got one inside. Say hi. Still there. All clear. All
Clear down, so that's good. We'll see what happens if our tires hold together. I think Warren's just a little bit quicker, but we got 7 laps. Loose out of the corner there, that may help our rotation a little bit if we get that right rear hot.
left of the city.
Running the fastest laps, but it does not feel like the car can take it for very long. That was the best turn one I think I've done this race. And I chipped it. And Warren's got a better run.
Got one inside. Still there. Stay high.
Hopefully he can get to the inside here and I can kind of fall in line.
All right, man. Caution
Or
out.
we'll hold the outside
Line up,
and
single file. Pit road is closed. Past the
hang on to the position when caution comes out. That's twice. Well, that's the end of the session. We don't even get a white flag. That was literally inches, I think. We got second by. I was about to let Warren go. And caution came out just as he was about to pass us. That happened like 2 cautions ago.
A car by. He had the position on the
Good
yellow
race
flag.
to everybody. I'm kind of shocked we got second. We just failed upward in that inside line until, well, we got second, and then we had nothing for Shane. But it makes up for last week for sure. We got to run all laps this week, and we got to run up front. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Not sure where we're off to next week. There's just too many schedules to keep track of. Though I'm only doing 2 series, it's just too much. We'll catch you next week, and thanks for watching.